Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2 Point Campus. I hope you're having a good one because I am excited to be back. Things are going really well for this archaeology campus at the moment. We are making so much money, and we happen to just need more of everything. We're training our staff, we're upgrading the lectern, the training room. We have science going on, we have archaeology going on. We just have a lot of stuff that's happening, and it's just going very, very well. I'm actually really, really pleased about it. Now, we do have some students who are a little bit injured and who need some medical care. And we have this guy down here who is, or was, freaking out a little bit. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is come over here and I'm going to sell this pillar. And I guess I'm gonna sell this pillar as well. And I'm gonna just go ahead and get some paths around here. And I think what I'll do is, well, I mean, they have paths at the edges here, but I think what I'm gonna do is put my own paths in here just so everything is sort of connected, I guess, at the very least. And we'll get ourselves a little building down here. Nothing too crazy, just a little something where we can put, you know, some medical stuff or do whatever we gotta do. So in terms of a campus building, we can get something that goes to pretty much all of the corners, which is pretty great looking. And I could get an entrance right here, which is pretty great looking as well. So we'll absolutely do that. And that fills up that space quite nicely. So we'll go ahead and approve that. And while it's building, I'm going to go ahead and just put some tiles in here. Just so, you know, we have that little connection there. And that looks all right. Nothing too crazy. It's not a massive building, but it's going to do the job. And it gives us sort of everything that we need for, you know, this space. So let's get ourselves, I don't know why I'm tripping over my own words, and I'm not sure why. I'm not building anything complex. I'm just building a little square, and I'm sitting here like, well, you know, this building will, you know, do what it needs to do, you know? Yeah, you know? That's not my best commentary that I've ever done. Been doing this a long time. Been doing this a good long time. You wouldn't know it from how I've started this video so far, but you know what? Like a true professional, I'm not gonna stop and start again. What are you, crazy? I'm just gonna keep on going. Let's get ourselves a medical thing there. Can I get another one in this corner? I can't. Can I get another one next to that? I can't. All right. Well, this looks fine. We'll give the room a bit of air conditioning, and that's fine for a doctor. I guess. What do you do? I just built that. What do you mean? Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's see. It's gonna be one of those kind of days. Let's get Bosworth Husk in here. And you know what, bud? You are going to exclusively... Wait, you're not medically... Oh, my God. All right, buddy. I've got bad news for you. Didn't mean to hire you, so you're fired. Get out of here. I need someone that can do medicine, not whatever you were doing. Actually, you know what? Audrey Explosion, congratulations, you're hired, but you're not doing anything. You're going to go into training, and we're going to have you go into first aid. So that'll help you out a little bit, and then you can work down here, and then everything's going to be great. So what I'm also going to do with this space right here is I'm going to build myself another library. So we'll copy the one that we had there, and we're just going to drop it right about there, and that should be perfectly fine. We can go ahead and get ourselves another assistant as well. So we'll go for Charlotte Shambles, which is quite frankly one of the most amazing names that I've seen in this game so far. Charlotte Shambles. It's just got this amazing... just rolls off the tongue in such a great way. Charlotte Shambles. I love it. All right. So we'll get that place going. I'm not really interested in the rewards, to be quite honest with you, but I am interested in upgrading this course again. So we'll confirm that. And we now need another dig site and 2 more archaeology teachers. So let's get Ivy Debauchery, which is, again, amazing name. You need to go get training. And we'll go ahead and get ourselves Max Cosmic as well. So congratulations, Max. You are hired. You're also going to start training. And let's see. Campus level 11 and 1 more dig site. So what if we just copy you, swing it around, and we'll just put another dig site. Ooh, I don't own that bit of land down there. That's interesting. Okay, well, what if this dig site just went I don't know, right there. It can't go here. It can't go right next to the other one. But I don't see why. Well, I could make it smaller, I suppose. I guess we could. I guess we could make a smaller dig site, huh? I think that's what we're gonna do. Let's just make another dig site, and it'll just be a bit smaller. I don't think they need to be as big as I've been making them anyway. So we'll go down like this. We'll go to here. This has to be that essentially, which is fine by me. And in terms of an entrance, we'll go for here and here, and we'll just put stuff in there. So, you know, a nice planning table. We'll get ourselves a couple of archaeology tables as well. And there we go. We have another dig site. So let's bring some paths down here a little bit like so. And I guess we'll bring them straight through here and straight over a little something like this. And I suppose that works. This could probably be extended right down to the end and right down to the end there. And honestly, that does work. That's totally fine by me. The only change I'd like to make is right here. I want to change out that floor so it looks a little bit more distinct. And I suppose we just keep throwing stuff in here. We still have $277,000. So a few more things in here, I think, would be kind of great. Such as maybe more pastoral care. I don't dislike that idea. I know there's going to be more students coming in, so they're probably going to want a little bit more pastoral care, so we'll put it there. And we could move the AC, which apparently we can't do. We'll move the door. Put the door, well, apparently not right there. We'll move, let's see. Move this thing to be opposite the door, which is going to live right here. And then I don't remember what I get rid of. I think it was air conditioning, which can go right about there. So that's a little bit more pastoral care. We're going to need an assistant for it, which is going to be Belle Bilge. Again, amazing name. We will train you as well, because if I can get you to level 5, it might count. And then with 3 more private tuition rooms, that brings us up to campus level 12, which is now that out of the way. That also means I can upgrade archaeology again, which needs another dig site, which honestly, I'm kind of okay with that. We'll go ahead and sell you. And I suppose in terms of dig sites, let's change this up just a little bit. Let me bring a path down here, and let me get rid of this little bit of path right here. And then I'm thinking I just go ahead and build another giant dig site. They're not that expensive. They're 10,000, but that's not too bad. We could just do this, right? And then put an entrance there, an entrance right there. And then just a bunch of these stands and whatnot. So get a bunch of them across here. We could get a bunch of the archaeology tables, say here and say here, and then maybe some excavation tables or one excavation table right there. That seems fine. It's level 7. It's 13,200. We'll approve it. So now I feel like we're in a really good place. The only thing I want to do before we go ahead and kick things off, I think, is maybe a student union. Maybe. What if I did like this? That seems like a good size. I mean, that corridor is a little bit narrow, but that seems like a good size to me. And so another academic year has started. We have our student union, within which we should probably go ahead and schedule a student union party. And I guess we could go for the beginning of October, which we will, you know, reschedule for regular use. We can go ahead and upgrade the Omnicure as well, since we don't actually have anyone working in the medical room right now. And I suppose we should also get ourselves a few benches just outside here for people that are waiting for a bit of medical attention. That'll give them somewhere to sit and chill, which is good, because, well, there isn't actually a queue at the minute, which I suppose is also good. So we should have, and we do have, some staff getting educated, which is great. The dormitory currently has 69 students assigned to it, and the accommodation rating is 75%, which is, it's not great. Could be better. We might need to build ourselves another super dormitory at some point, but I think what I'll do, just to try and help things along a little bit, is let me go ahead and throw like a little poster right there and see if this maybe brings the accommodation rating up a little bit. I kind of doubt it. I'm going to be honest. I do have my doubts that this will do anything at all, but we'll give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Throwing a couple of those in there, 80%. So this actually does help it along, which is kind of a big deal. So we'll put some art right there, which brings it up to, keeps it at 80%. What else could I put in here? I could do a sunflower. Might be kind of nice. I could do a dark throne. I'm going to do the dark throne. I kind of like the idea that there's just a dark throne sitting in the middle of the place. Seems kind of interesting, I guess. Yeah, there you go. Someone's just chilling on the dark throne. That's the way to do it. You know, your dormitory's not doing too good. Dark throne. Just go for it. Just send in the dark throne. That's all you got to do. Now, let's see. This has been discovered. It's 11,000. We'll sell it. We got some old tires for 1,000, and we got some old boots for 1,000 as well. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. All right. I'm actually quite happy about this. Let's just make sure that my teachers are all getting training as well. So you are currently level 5. Like, you're already level 5. Train one staff member to level 5. Interesting. I feel like I've trained some staff members to level 5 though. I mean, we have one at level 5, but sure, I guess. You want a duck hedge? All right. We can get you a duck hedge, I suppose. We'll put it over here. Just do a nice duck hedge right there for some reason. I don't know why an archaeology student would want a duck hedge, but they got it. Crazy taxi machine. Oh boy. Where am I putting a crazy taxi machine? I guess I could put it like here, right? We'll go ahead and just put it in the hole, and they can chill and play some crazy taxi. What is this? That's my monthly profits, which are good. Health inspection is good. And the open day is doing okay as well. And we're level 13. This campus feels like it's leveling up super quickly. And honestly, I'm kind of here for it. I'm really enjoying it. I feel like after that one campus that felt really difficult, the last two, this one included, have just been a total breeze. It's been a total joy. Now, I am noticing that private tuition is not doing too good. There's not enough, teachers for it all the time. So we'll go ahead and get this guy, which is Chuck Cunk, C-U-N-K. C-U-N-K. That is so close to being something else that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to say this guy's name at speed. Because it's going to be something else. It's going to be that simple. Yeah, we're going to be careful with that one. What do you want? A science station? Do we not have a science station? Apparently not. Where can I put this thing? Where can I put this thing? Can I put it like here? I absolutely can. So we'll go ahead and put a science station right there, and that'll help someone out a little bit. This is train teachers. We can do that. They want a computer lab prestige 7. It's currently 4. How can I upgrade this thing? I guess we could, like an analog server seems like a pretty good idea. That helps it level up a little bit. We could do a digital server in the corner, brings it up to like level near 6 right there. We could do a monitor, which might help level it up a little bit. Yeah, level 6. And what else have I got? Is there anything I haven't unlocked? The oscillator. Interesting. Or the photostat, or the plotter. Let's get the oscillator. We'll go ahead and drop it there. Didn't actually do too much for us, so we'll go ahead and pick it up and clone it and put one right there. They don't look like they're properly next to each other though, which is kind of frustrating. So there. That looks okay. And then what level's the room? Level 7. All right. So that helps me out. You want a records cubicle. You want of course you want a plotter. Just when I said I wasn't going to get one. Where can I put this? Can I get it here? I absolutely can. There we go. So we have a plotter. That should keep everyone happy in there. And now all we need to do is train one staff member to level 5. And then we have completed the campus to at least a 1-star standard. Oh, now this looks kind of interesting. We have an ancient bonehead for 4,000, and we have Captain Yesterday. Interesting. Frozen in what I'm sure is totally not carbonite right there. We'll go totally not carbonite at all. I'm positive of it. There's absolutely no nods to any sci-fi franchises right there. Which, in a way, would be a weird nod to 2 franchises. It would be both Star Wars and Indiana Jones, given, you know, Harrison Ford. But regardless, I'm sure it wasn't a nod to anything at all. Now, what I would like is to have my staff get educated. We have Ivy Debauchery, who is halfway through training to level 4. This earthquake is also a bit of a pickle, but we should be all right. Looks like Ivy's coming over for training now, which is great. So if you wouldn't mind, Ivy, just going and getting your training, that would be kind of fantastic. And in the meantime, what I'm thinking I'm going to do is sell this pillar and build myself another building, essentially. I don't think I need it, but I have a feeling that by the time the end of the academic year comes around, I'm going to be wanting another little building right there. So let's just make sure this is done properly. We want to take this bit back, and we want to take this bit back, and that lets me put my own little path around it. And in terms of an entrance, we'll just go for this, and that should be totally fine. So let's go and build that. $13,000. We'll get ourselves the path around it as well. So something a bit like this. Something coming over to here as well. And going all the way back. And do we want to go around the back of the building as well? I think we sort of do. I did slightly mess that up. Let's see. Bring this down to here. And let me just edit this building. So I just want to take out this bit. And that should now be, yeah, it's now sort of the same depth as the building on the left side. So that's good. That keeps us in a decent little spot. I'm also going to upgrade you because I can. And that means we could probably put another training room or maybe 2 into that space just to keep my staff, you know, well trained. So let's copy you and let's see what I could do. I could get one here. I could put one there, and then another little staff room beside it might be an idea. So we'll place a training room. We'll place a training room. And then in terms of a staff room, let me copy you. We will swing it around like so, and just extend it a little bit. So this right here seems pretty solid. It's going to be 2 more training rooms and a staff room. But what I'm thinking I want to do is build another decently sized dormitory. So I'm going to try this, and, oh, apparently we did the thing. Not bad. We just unlocked new campuses as well. Okay, that sort of come out of nowhere. We got Blundergrad, we got Urban Bungle and Breaking Point. So we have the last 3 campuses right there, which is kind of fantastic. Okay. I imagine a great business mind like Mr. Silverbottom probably carried the operation. It's a credit to you for riding his generous coattails to victory. Okay. All right. I don't know that I agree with that, but, you know, well, sure. We'll go along with it. So, my thinking for this dormitory is I'm going to cut out this bit, because that could be like a bathroom or a shower or something like that. But I also want to see what I can do in terms of beds in here. Because my thinking is bed there, bed there, bed there, bed there, bed there, and bed there. So that actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's not too bad. We could go and throw some room dividers in here. We can have a bit of a bigger space for each of the little cubicles, I guess, than we did on the other one. Which, honestly, I'm kind of okay with this. I do think having, you know, the extra dormitories, or the extra space, is probably fair enough. And we can decorate this nicely as well, so I can go in there with, you know, some drawers, for example. They can sit nicely at the bottom of the beds. So, to be a 2-star campus, we need campus level 18, we need an average B+ grade on campus, and we need student happiness to be 70%. We also need to excavate 30 artifacts. Honestly, I think we can do that. I think the students, given that there's 35 in here with a 100% accommodation rating, and given that there is 53 in here with a 100% accommodation rating, I think we'll manage. I think the students will be quite happy. I think the grades will go up a little bit. And especially given that we are also teaching our teachers to be better, I think it's going to help us out quite well. So let's take a look here. What do you want? You want a records cubicle. I feel like we're not going to have room for this, but I'm willing to give it a shot. And actually looking at it, I wonder, well, actually, what if what if I got rid of you? And I go in here and I build a records cubicle just down in that corner. That seems like the way to go. That'll give them something, you know, that's something they can stop asking about, which I'm kind of here for. So that's going to be good for that library. We have another library down here that's hopefully going to be good for us. We have all this space down here that's hopefully going to be good for us. So now we just have to essentially continue to level things up. Now, what's wrong with you? You're filthy. You're tired. You're absolutely bursting. There's a lot of things wrong with you. There's a lot of things wrong with you. I do think more showers might be needed because I'm pretty sure we only have 4 for the entire campus right now. I did put some bathrooms down here, so more showers might be a really good idea. So we really are seeing a lot of students complaining about being bored, being tired, being filthy. So I think more showers are actually going to be a must-have. So what we'll do is go in here, we're going to sell these 2 pillars, and we're going to get ourselves another campus building. So in doing this, I suppose what we do is we get ourselves, let's see, let's just go for something like this. Seems pretty good. In terms of an entrance, I mean, let's bring this back a little bit. We'll throw an entrance, maybe back a little bit further. So the entrance can kind of go, I don't know if that's central or not. It looks a little bit weird like that, doesn't it? Yeah, that does look a little weird. What about the side entrance thing? Does it look, it looks a little bit better. I could probably reposition the, oh God, it's going to do the door thing again, isn't it? Oh no, we're good. I could probably reposition this to be a little more central. So something like that, I think looks a bit better. So we'll go ahead and approve it. 12,000 to build this. And I think what we'll do in this space is more showers. I think we need more medical care. And we generally just need stuff for the students to do. I've also realized having this door here is going to give me problems because I'm not going to be able to have my path line up with it very well. So, oh God, it's done this again. Can I get rid of you? Nope. Okay, let me cancel my changes. And we have to go through this process again. Let me just grab you. You're going to go, I guess, right about here. We'll approve it. And all I want to do is I want to go to outdoor. I want to go to here. I want to bring this path around. And we'll bring the path down. Well, it's already on that side. So we'll just push it back like this. And that's fine. So that's the entrance to the new building. In terms of the new building itself, we'll keep it relatively simple. We'll go ahead and copy the medical office. And I think what we'll do with this is go for right about here and confirm. And what I also want to do is go up here and grab myself this library. And we'll put it down next to it, just so we have, you know, a little bit of learning going on down here. Well, something like that. As for the rest of this space, I mean, I'm very tempted to say we do a nice big student union and possibly another student lounge. And also, you know, the big thing that we need, the showers. So this seems like a pretty good size for a student union. And what we can go ahead and do with this is schedule a few different things. So let's go ahead and bring in the, let's see, Boogie Nights. Seems like a good one. We'll do that, I guess. Well, you know what? Let's actually not bother. Let's go into the general events calendar, the general timetable. And we're going to need another dig site, which is okay because we have 771,000. We'll buy ourselves, I guess, another, you know, plot of land. But what we'll do with this student union is let's schedule, I guess I can't do anything for the start of the year. Let's go for end of November. We will schedule ripped cords and we can repeat that every year. So that's now sorted for next year. For the end of March, we'll go ahead and schedule shoe grays and we'll repeat that every year as well. And then looking at it, we can say maybe, well, what else can we do here? Maybe a little something in, well, you know what? That should keep them happy enough. They'll be fine with that, I think. We're just going to need another dig site. So maybe what we do is we'll go ahead and just buy this plot of land and we can just get ourselves another dig site since, you know, we already know we're going to need it. So that'll be fine. The average grade on campus is currently a B+. The campus level is currently 17. The average student happiness is 58. And we need a bunch more artifacts, but that's honestly okay. We're getting there, and that's what we're looking for. And so it is the end of the academic year. How do we do in terms of awards? We got 1. We got Rising Staff. All right, well, that's not really what I was expecting. But the good news is we already have the extra dig site that we need. So for the most part, we have everything we need to go into the next academic year. Now, what I am going to do is pick up another couple of teachers because I want to make sure that we have the means to keep private tuition going. So a couple of teachers to help us out with that, I think will be kind of fantastic. Grades on campus are B+ currently. Student happiness is 63%. Hopefully student happiness will increase a little bit further as time goes on. We could also get you in here working in that library, which is exactly where we want you. And then this, by the looks of it, I mean, we might... Oh, no, the other medical office isn't working right now, so I guess we're okay. We don't have the means to upgrade archaeology any further. So why don't we go ahead and copy you, and we'll put you right there. And then we'll go ahead and we'll copy you and put you right there. And we can get ourselves a couple more members of staff. So we'll go for you, and you can work in that library. And that is, again, the only thing you're going to be doing. And in terms of another assistant, we'll go for Camilla Pilfer, and you can work in there. And again, that is the only thing you're going to be doing. So that seems like a pretty good use of that space. I think a couple of vending machines in there will really just, you know, seal the deal and make it a great space. And we can just go into the next academic year. That's the word I'm looking for. Into the next academic year and do some good things. I think a couple of benches too might be a pretty great idea. So just a few of them along there. Maybe just a bunch of them the entire way along here. And that should be pretty good. Also, giant shower room. I figured it was necessary. Absolutely enormous shower room. So, I guess, let's start the next year. We've got a bunch of students coming in. Hopefully the grades will stay where they need to be. Student happiness is dropping a little bit. But 9 more artifacts, 3% more happiness, 4% more happiness, and we are good as a 2-star campus. So, I'm here for it. Absolutely here for it. I'm looking forward to seeing how things go. Let's get to it. Let's start digging things up. Let's start making me money. We've almost got $1 million. I want at least $1 billion.